Pennzoil does not have original equipment manufacturer approvals for Pennzoil Ultra Platinum, unlike other engine oils such as Castrol and Mobil, which do have OEM approvals. So why does Pennzoil not even try to get OEM approvals for their best engine oil when it is one of the best on the market? Let's look at the bigger picture. Is this an oil problem or a paperwork problem? This is not a small group of people experiencing this confusion. Owners of vehicles made by BMW, Mercedes-Benz, Volkswagen, and Porsche, and several other European manufacturers run into this wall constantly. And the frustrating part is that Pennzoil has never been loud about explaining why they do not pursue OEM approvals. Most oil discussions stay in the lane of viscosity grades and change intervals. This conversation goes deeper than that. This is about why a company with advanced base oil technology has chosen to stay outside a certification system. If you care about protecting your vehicle with real facts instead of marketing hype, hit that subscribe button right now. What exactly are OEM approvals for motor oil and why do they exist at all? An OEM approval is not just a marketing badge. It is a formal certification process where the automaker defines a specific performance standard. The most well-known examples include BMW Long Life 04, Mercedes-Benz 229.5, Volkswagen 50,200, and Porsche A40. Each of these standards has specific requirements around things like high temperature, high shear viscosity, and valve train protection. Who does this actually affect in the real world? Primarily owners of European vehicles whose manuals call out these codes. If you run a turbocharged engine on non-approved oil and something fails, a dealer can argue improper lubrication contributed to the failure. This is a warranty concern, not just a debate between keyboard warriors. Why is this conversation happening with more intensity right now? Pennzoil Ultra Platinum has seen a surge in attention, driven by data showing it produces dramatically fewer deposits than competitor oils. Engine cleanliness testing conducted under the International Lubricant Standardization and Approval Committees (GF6A) framework showed Pennzoil Ultra Platinum performing at the top of every category. This got people talking. Automotive channels, used oil analysis communities, and even dealership technicians started recommending it to everyone they knew. Then European car owners started asking the natural follow-up question: why can they not use this in their vehicles? And they ran directly into the approval gap. Pennzoil's reputation has never been stronger, yet it remains outside a certification system that governs a large slice of the premium vehicle market. What is the technology underneath Pennzoil Ultra Platinum that makes people willing to fight this battle? The answer is the base stock. Pennzoil Ultra Platinum is made from natural gas rather than crude oil using a process developed by Shell called gas-to-liquids technology. The resulting base oil is exceptionally pure. It contains virtually no sulfur, nitrogen, or aromatic compounds found in crude oil-derived base stocks. This purity translates directly into cleanliness performance. When you run deposit formation tests, this base stock simply leaves less junk behind. It also tends to be more thermally stable, resisting breakdown at high temperatures better than most conventional synthetic base stocks. So if the oil genuinely performs at that level, what is the mechanism behind why it still lacks the key European approvals? The first reason is cost and market structure. Pursuing a BMW or Mercedes-Benz approval requires dedicated testing against specific engine platforms used by those manufacturers. This costs serious money. Pennzoil Ultra Platinum is sold primarily in North America, where API and ILSAC standards dominate purchasing decisions. The second explanation is deliberate market segmentation by Shell. Shell markets Pennzoil aggressively in North America and Helix Ultra in Europe. Both product lines use similar gas-to-liquids technology. Positioning them this way is a textbook market segmentation strategy by the parent company. The absence of approvals says nothing about its technical capability. It says everything about where Shell chose to aim the product. The third explanation involves the additive package. OEM approval standards are not just about base oil purity, but specific chemical requirements. They require specific additive chemistry profiles. For example, the BMW Long Life 04 standard requires oils to fall below strict limits for specific chemical content. This protects catalytic converters and diesel particulate filters over long intervals. Whether Pennzoil Ultra Platinum meets these thresholds is not publicly confirmed by the company. The fact they have not pursued the approvals means we cannot know. Often, the approval is not there simply because no one has paid for it. Testing and maintaining approval relationships costs money. Shell directs European customers to Helix Ultra, so there is no commercial pressure to change their business strategy. The first camp says Pennzoil is simply better than anything with an OEM stamp, pointing to thermal stability data. However, they often conflate different variables. A cleaner base stock is an advantage, but it does not automatically mean the additive package meets specific requirements for every unique engine family. The second camp views OEM approvals as a way to lock drivers into expensive dealer programs. While partially true, the technical requirements are very real. Major companies like Castrol, Mobil, and Liqui pursue these approvals aggressively. If it were purely a shakedown, they wouldn't invest so heavily in them. The third camp argues that used oil analysis matters more than any stamp. Look at wear metals and oxidation numbers to let evidence guide your decisions. This is intellectually honest, but requires consistent discipline. It is excellent advice for enthusiasts, but not a realistic recommendation for the general car-owning population. The fourth camp believes modern engines can tolerate a wide range of lubricants. They are often right in the short term, but wrong about long-term effects. Ignoring codes can lead to issues with particulate filters, timing chain wear, and seals designed specifically for a certain chemistry profile. Ultimately, this is a commercial decision by Shell. Pennzoil was optimized for North America, while Helix Ultra was positioned for the European market's requirements. The base stock technology overlaps considerably, but market strategy does not. European standards exist because BMW and Mercedes-Benz engines have documented specific lubrication needs. These standards are not arbitrary. The lack of public data from Pennzoil regarding BMW long life 04 requirements has created a vacuum that speculation often fills. If your vehicle is under warranty, use an oil that carries the specific OEM approval code. The engineering rationale is documented and warranty protection is real. Shell's own Helix Ultra line, along with Mobil and Castrol, offer excellent products with the specific approvals you need to avoid any manufacturer disputes. If you are out of warranty and choose Pennzoil Ultra Platinum, the practical approach is to run used oil analysis at each drain interval. Laboratory markers will tell you if the oil is protecting your engine. Clean, consistent numbers across samples give you confidence, even without the approval stamp. The absence of approval is likely a business decision, not a technical shortcoming. If you found this helpful, subscribe and hit the bell. Thanks for watching.